Be game 6 of the season, but don't enter Voshmer Stadium for what's expected to be a sellout. The 97th all-time in Carolina. Heads up there, coaches. Is that velo, it's still a drop, 10 miles an hour or so. Van de Break, but Soakley can't pick it out. And the Pirates will have their first base runner here. It means that off-speed is also going to be higher.
Right. There, this is a change, but he threw 1-2-1 changeup.
Stuck with the changeup. Third time was the charm for Nat. This one, half an inning here in Chapel Hill. We're scoreless. Tar Heels sent Kepley at bat against the freshman righty. Play, leadoff man aboard for the Tar Heels.
All up on top of the plate. Really squeezing.
17-year-old out there. Let's see if we can make him uncomfortable. Luke gets into this one down the first base line, and it is out of here. First home run for the Tar Heels this season.
Yeah, and Luke right there, he gets a breaking ball and just put a good kind of stand with that off speed, just not feeling like he's got that location going with that fastball right now. You can see right here, he throws that breaking ball, gets it plate. And truthfully, Luke has had, he had a really good at bat. He got that hanging breaking ball and capitalized on it, and I believe that.
Of the season, such power, you wonder who's the protector on that backside. Stokely pulls this one. And one thing Coach Forbes said before the year was, this team you're expected, but up and down the lineup, they've got guys that can put the ball in play. So maybe it's if you walk one guy, the next one's going to make you pay.
They're just releasing the fastball.
This one off the fist should be an easy one for Irby in foul territory.
So I'm just not sure if that very well may be the splitter. But at 84, it's almost more of a change-up speed. You get them like he threw that breaking ball to Luke and kind of fed it.
Third out of the inning, but a big first for Carolina. All of the season, Luke Stevenson, 350 feet. Tar Heels.
1-2 count through, and then that was
one right back up the middle. In time though. Bowman able to beat it out. Heck of a play from Van de Break.
On the slide. That was a great play. And really made a good throw, too. Just able to beat it out. And pitcher knows he's got to pick up his third baseman right here if he can.
Third perfectly. And Carolina will allow a leadoff single. 3-0 Tar Heels.
This inning is probably the weakest point in your confidence level. Well, your confidence builds.
2 hit right into the shift. Place. 1-out single. Tar Heels stranded. 3-0 through 2.
And then
to left field. It'll send Kellis back. Kellis is at the wall and has a drop off his end. As Kalinic will travel into second with an RBI double. Have to check the replay if that hit the fence or off of the glove of the Tar Heel. Second baseman got to it, but didn't get the scorekeeper was able to be convinced otherwise. Now this was only 20-something game, but that simple conversation could have ended a streak that every
right towards the little Yankee leniency right there.
Go to Williams. High temperature yesterday indeed. Kalinic going to be waved around. Here's the throw from Kellis. It's up the line. Be thrown out, but an RBI single for Bowman. The 3-2 Tar Heel lead as we head to the home half of the third. For Jenkins, it's been night and day between the first and second inning. He'll have his second hit of the day. It's a leadoff single.
Jenkins came right back with that breaking ball. He was behind in the count. Throws another break.
Pokes that one out to left field. Third baseman Wallace will be called off by Bowman. There goes Bass. Head back to first.
Yeah, Jenkins got away with the. I think he was going really just had an up fastball out over the middle of the plate. Count, maybe a little defensive. You have a guy like Jenkins out there who you know is going to be. You don't want to overtax him.
There goes Bass. This one popped up on the end. Williams getting over and will make the catch over the shoulder with the big tree trunks on the legs.
Ooh, got him with that breaking ball.
Literally a back foot slider for.
Yeah, just above it, right on the shin. At least it
in scoring position. This one tagged out to look it up. It's out of here. ECU out in front.
Barron just gets a fastball out, up and over the plate. Ford trying to throw a good quality strike. Does, but finds Wade to top now.
Percival has battled back. Has the count full here. Payoff pitch. With momentum on their side.
Yeah.
At the top of the order now.
Looks like a right-hander throwing in the bullpen.
Stevenson will make that slow walk out. By some.
Really a good track record, always having good teams.
1-0 out to center field. Kepley measures it up. There's the second out of the inning.
But without being the case, kind of that edge we were talking about. Us against Camel earlier this year.
Field, Kellis on the run, and will make the catch. Good read from Walker Barron gives ECU from Gallagher and a single from Stevenson. He's gotten 5. Angelo puts one into shallow center. The ball diving in.
That was a fantastic catch. Full on rolling from the get-go. Had a pretty good read on it. It was going to be much of trouble, but he's rolling.
Fly ball. Got to be figuring if you're Gallagher, you're going to get something in the strike zone.
Well, especially you just jumped out. You know, you spotted it and a good cutter.
Runner took off from first. Slow roller down B with a nice backhand. Going to retire Gallagher on the 5-3 put.
Yeah, DiLorenzo had worked on that outside corner.
2 away.
Kind of fought his way through that. I'm not sure that he was seeing the ball that well.
3 yesterday. Walk here today. That came back in the first. Drifted back and makes the catch just in front of the warning track. Carolina get through 4. It's ECU out in front by 1. For Irby. Swing out towards left center field. It's going to fall. The Pirate catcher. Excuse me, the Pirate first baseman with a leadoff single.
The arm a little bit. After a big turn by Irby. Threw it all. It works. And once it does, just kind of stay with it.
It's going to be a tough one for Gallagher going back. Over the shoulder, can't make the catch. It'll fall back-to-back singles for the Pirates here in the 5th.
Not giving up a real hard-hit ball yet.
Shows bunted himself with Vanderbrink covering over at first.
Well, there you go. Was that a good move?
2-2 to Herring. This one tagging from third is Irby. The throw going to come into the cutoff and the sac fly.
And Herring got his job done.
A little 5-3 lead. Pass. The one hit for ECU yesterday was actually a bunt single. Chopper to the shortstop. Madera takes it on the big hop. And straight inning. ECU puts a run across. They've got a 2-run lead.
Clipping the umpire a little bit, but right
on the pitch, and we'll get the walk that Stevenson thought he had.
And Reason is dangerous. He's 2 for 2 today, but to your point earlier, good.
Hunter still that. Tar Heels looking to stay perfect on the season. CU at 2-3 as DiLorenzo walks the first 2.
Coach Godwin staying with DiLorenzo too long. See some of that. Sure.
Even if not a home run, but something in the gap.
Just seeing a lot of that.
So maybe it's a strategy, a little bit of a pitch around, because it's a lefty. You've had 2.
Lance Williams, he's thrown some really good pitches right on the corners, and he's been all over the map. So.
Though, going back, the shortstop is going to make the catch. Boucher with a long way to run. Hit a couple through 5. We're tied at 5. Here in Chapel Hill. So from 0-2 to 3-2. Gorsuch is just going to watch it go deep over the fence. ECU back.
First 2 breaking balls. Then Padgett comes back with, and I'd say, which have been over the net into the parking lot. That breaking ball just off the bat.
Almost 400 feet. And how about for ECU? Spots in the order.
Yeah.
Bullpen for Carolina. Percival already having thrown a line drive right into the glove of the right fielder Bass. 2 away. Here's a look at the
Wide up there.
three. Got him on the inside corner. For another.
It's either throwing a perfect pitch or there's one.
Madera's going to punch that one through. Nice job to sit back on the breaking ball.
It's a pretty good breaking ball, too.
Second time aboard first. With a really unique batting stance because there really isn't much of a bat down the first base line. It's going to fall in fair. Madera with a good read. Round 7 is not going to come home. Tie ball game, 6 apiece.
Stance. I mean, he obviously heard you.
You know, I've on Will, that relaxed stance got him where he needed to.
He's thrown a couple of those, that breaking, or he's kind of, we call it a cement mixer, like when you get on the outside.
Poke through the infield. Stokely with an RBI single.
Such an interesting swing. You have this. I mean, Stokely's a big guy, ball a little more pretty quick.
Sitting on that fastball.
Well, I think
got the fastball, puts it into right center field. Running track. Out of the power rally though. Season. George Mason gave up a walk, no hits, no strikeouts in the infield. Wallace straddling the line, shifts back into fair territory. 3 hits though, 2 runs. It's our heels back out in front.
on the other side of the key games, you should get better packages, right?
Strong throw in time from Carolina fans after having Colby White at shortstop for the last few years.
No.
Here's the right fielder, Jack Herring, back in the 5th.
Well, the one thing I would say as far as Boaz gave up the hit right there.
First pitch, attacked that fastball and pulled it.
But you don't want to give up that cookie just because you're in that situation. That's it. Well, he attacked more of a swing and miss finish where the hitters don't see whatever it is that they're picking up on.
Is that
fastball coming out of his hand? So it's hard not to do it.
0-2,
like
got him swinging. Couple of Ks in the inning for Boaz. ECU threat, but Folger gets it done.
And Jake Hunter's come in. He's, a senior there.
I was just going to say, there's something to be said about the nerves as much with that.
Right.
It'll be 8, 9, and 1.
Danger. And really a pretty good pitch, fastball away. Just driving it back up the middle. And now, but still, you messed up Hunter's rhythm a little bit. It's not the easiest, just pump a strike in.
And I was sitting here thinking, knowing Madera and how else was playing way back, he could push a bunt down and quickly get himself on and kept me over the third.
Where I would go with that is if Hunter threw the strike.
It's 3-1.
Yeah, I think right here, if you're Luke, you're really trying to figure out, coming from a lefty, do I drive it the other way or do I try to pull?
Pulls this one on the ground and will retire Stevenson. Freshman Beshkloss gets the job done. Carolina.
You got to tip your cap right there to Luke. But Luke able to.
2 off the end of the bat. Coming on hard is Kellis. He will get there in time. Did you have somebody that you preferred catching because they were able to steal?
Right-handers are not getting a great look at the ball, and it's kind of cutting across. Changeup because it comes at that angle, and then he gets good action going away.
He make the catch?
He did.
He did! So, transfer portal, NIL, a bit from college kids now. If you play in the state of North Carolina, baseline fair into the corner. He's digging for 2. Head first slide.
Really roll. I mean,
they just showed you that out and got those long
ball. It's not going to have to be that deep.
Come on. Drop that shoulder.
1-2, right back through the middle. Oakley, 3 driven in, and it gives Carolina a little cushion. It's an 8-6 lead.
Hey.
Up until this point of the season, lineup is immediately paying dividends.
Yep.
And there's not going to be a play from anybody.
Yep.
Third off the 8th for Carolina. Rubbs has to make a pitch here. Can't miss. So after Carolina couldn't execute the sacrifice bunt, ECU gives.
And I give ECU some credit. They ran some plays when Reese Holbrook was up there. He's trying to get those bunts down. So it makes you make.
This one up and sends it out to right center field.
You got Stokely running.
Have room. He is going to be in without a throw. Sack fly gets another run across for Carolina. Making a 9.
I think Hunter's ready to go take a little breather.
Change and the coaches call a timeout. It was a 5-run lead, 11-6, with Madera at the plate. It was around the 5th inning. Tar Heels were 2 for 8 with runners on, with 8 innings as Madera will ground out to end the inning. But a big 4-run inning for Carolina series.
The whole day, sundown anytime soon.
Very rare that one of these two teams. This would be the biggest win in the last dozen games played. Could be 2, 3, 6, 3.
Yeah,
Talked about Stokely not coming.